first again?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, we're ready. Hi, everybody. Thank you for joining us on Facebook Live again for Beauty and Bubbles. I'm Brandy here with Lindsay Wilson and Ashley. We're from Glamour Bar, Denver, and today's topic is going to be fiance, or did he put a ring on it? Or are you always the single lady? We're going to be answering all your brides and bridesmaid questions. We did receive so many questions through emails and our social channels, so we'll just dive right in. How about that? Perfect. Let's start off with the easiest question, I would say, is how do you get started picking the right team for your bridal party, and how to get ready and what to prepare for?
We get this question all the time. We actually just hosted an event this past Sunday with Elizabeth Events, and we get asked all the time, like, where do you start? Like, how do you find a team to do your wedding makeup, your hair? How do you know what the right pricing is? Like, do you go on location? Do you go to a salon? How do you choose the right team? And I think the biggest thing to start out with is to search like those typical places, the Knot, Wedding Wire, ask friends, I think is the biggest thing, your wedding planner, people that have recently gone through it, and then they can make like the best recommendations for you.
Yeah, perfect. I think what really inspired us for this episode is we recently had an event with Al Elizabeth Weddings and Events. She came in and to Glamour Bar and kind of had a ton of wedding experts, including Lindsay, a photographer, a DJ, a caterer, and that's what really sparked our interest because we've gotten so many questions through there, and we wanted to bring that to you guys to answer your questions. And if you would like to join us for our next event with Elizabeth, it'll be May 22nd. I will post a link on our Facebook page, but you could get tickets through Eventbrite and join us there.
It's a free event. It's going to be May 22nd, 5 to 7:30. We'll have a panel of experts that you can ask any questions to. You can write in your questions. You can send in your questions. It's really casual. We have a glass of wine, champagne, water, coffee, tea, and just kind of be able to answer all of your questions that you might have in planning a wedding. We had budgeting questions, and all sorts of different things throughout, and all different experts to kind of answer your questions.
Perfect, yeah. And if you guys have any questions while you're watching, please feel free to comment on the video.
Brandy's here.
I'm looking at my phone, just reading them, so I'm not just texting her something silly.
She's just not being a millennial and tuning
Exactly.
out. She's actually...
I'm being helpful. So we'll just move on to our next question. I'm going to direct this one towards you, Ashley. It is, how far in advance should a bride or a bridesmaid get a spray tan?
So we have many different spray tan formulas here. We're playing around with some new ones. We've been using the Saint Tropez. We have a few. We can always customize according to skin type, skin tone, how dark you want to be, etc. So my suggestion would be spray tan, getting a few before the big day. You could do one for your bachelorette party. You could do one for your bridal shower. So that's what I would recommend, maybe a couple weeks in advance, a couple months in advance, just so the perfect day you have the perfect glow or bronze that you're looking for, and there's no mistakes, and you match your skin tone perfectly.
And you know how long it's going to wear, how it wears on you. And like Ashley said, we can customize and make any formula kind of the best for you if you want to be a little darker, a little lighter, all of those different things.
Yeah. Awesome. Ashley, I have another question for you regarding eyelashes. How soon should somebody get eyelash extensions?
So again, I would say in advance. Your first initial full set could be, again, for your bachelorette party, your bridal shower, engagement photos. It's good to try it before the big day, just in case there's any allergies, which rarely happens, but it is a possibility. Just knowing length and size and getting the perfect shape. And so I think in a first set we can always tweak and then just keep getting fills until the day, the special day.
Perfect. Awesome. And Lindsay, I have another question for you, since you're a makeup expert. Look at how great her makeup is, guys.
Right?
Always on point. What's the difference between, okay, I should start with, should a bride get a trial, and why should she get it, and why should she not? What are the benefits to each one?
I think we get this question a lot, and this actually was one on Sunday too, of trying to save money. We know how spendy weddings are, and you have a budget, and you want to find the best bang for your buck and like really stretch your dollar and get like the best value. So a lot of people skimp on doing a bridal trial. Here in the salon for hair and makeup, we charge $150 for a trial for hair and makeup. We do individualize as well. But that does include up to 3 looks for you. So you can try hair up, hair down, a bold lip, a soft lip. But I think it's so great to try everything out ahead of time. I think day of, you have so many nerves and jitters anyway that it just like really helps that you know your team, you know who's walking in, you know what your look's gonna be, what to expect. You can kind of work out any kinks of like where your veil placement is, where your headpiece might be, and just really have everything solidified beforehand that you know how you're gonna look the day of and help with any of the jitters. I think also just like finding that right look for you. A lot of people ask about airbrush makeup and if that's the right thing, and I think it just varies client to client, and some people love it and some people maybe feel like it's too heavy or it doesn't look like themselves, and you really want to feel like yourself in your photos. It's your big day. These are photos that you're going to have forever and ever, hopefully. And I don't know, maybe you burn them at some point in time.
Maybe? Who knows?
I mean, it's
First
2017.
time for love, second time for money, so.
Third time
It's just
it's just for fun.
Perfect. Awesome. And I also learned something at the workshop. Never let your best friends do your hair, makeup. You should let them be there to also enjoy your big day. They're part of it just as much as you are. And if you hate your hair, you're not going to tell your best friend that. And you're going to have awful hair for your wedding. So I think that's something huge that I've learned.
And your friend is going to hate you all day long. We've had stylists that have worked here that have had horror stories of doing their friends, and they're experts. They're people that do this day in and day out, and they've had to do their friends' hair and makeup for their wedding. They don't have fun. They're stressed out. Maybe the bride doesn't like their hair or makeup, and it causes tension and a fight, and who wants to have that between everyone?
Not
Exactly. So hire the experts because they're here for a reason.
And we can be the bad guy.
Yeah,
If
we'll take the
your
blame.
mother-in-law wears a terrible cat eye and it's gonna kill you to look at those photos for the rest of your life, let us be the
We'll
bad
be
guy
that,
and
yeah.
say, oh, let's do
Oh, that's
something more
terrible.
soft and natural for today. Let's not have your hair up to Jesus today.
It's fine. We've all been there. We all know that one person. So we're more than happy to be there with you, and that's why it's so important to have a team on your wedding day. And this is helpful for bridesmaids as well. We could come in and do your hair and makeup for just the bride, or we could do it for the entire bridal party, whoever wants to be done up.
Yeah, we do a lot of flower girls, mother of the bride's grandmothers, you know, the mother of the groom, and it always like never fails. Whenever everybody comes and like nobody else signs up, people always want to jump in because they don't want to have to go and like rush to get ready and do their hair and do their makeup, and it's just more convenient, I think, for everybody just to like sit down, relax, have a glass of champagne, a tea in the morning, and just relax and take that all off the table.
And we're
for
also
stress.
saying, like when you come in for your bridal practice, make an event out of it. Like go out to dinner or go, so you're not wasting your full set of makeup and curls and everything. So,
or if you want to tie it into your
Engagement
bachelorette
photos,
party, your
yeah, something.
engagement photos, your
So
bridal shower, we can always change the look up a little bit for you, so you're not really revealing the day of look. We can always kind of do that. You have 3 looks included. We can change up your lip or your hair a little bit.
and you can stretch that $150, so it's 2 separate occasions, or plan accordingly.
And you get to wear your hair throughout the day and see if that's really how you like it.
If it falls or it's too heavy.
The photographer on Sunday brought up a great point of, if you have your hair back and you always wear your hair down, are you going to fidget with it all day during your photos, and is it really going to bother you throughout the day? So maybe doing a bridal shower or bachelorette party so you can get like that full long wear and see what you think of the hair and makeup.
Perfect. We also have a few other questions coming in not related to bridal stuff, so stay tuned and we will answer those after we get through our wedding day questions. I just want to let you know so we're not forgetting about you. We do want to answer your questions. Perfect. And another question we have is airbrush makeup. Is it a must? What do you feel about airbrush makeup? And how would you feel about it for a wedding day? I know we kind of talked about this.
I think that, again, some people love it. Some people might feel like it's too heavy, too light, doesn't give as much coverage. I think when you're choosing a makeup artist, choose what they think they get the best coverage and what they use. You're hiring that person to be the expert for you. Again, that's why a trial is so important too, because you can try out airbrush and see if you like it, if you like that feel. Typically it's like a little bit more of like a silicone base. Some people swear by it and it lasts longer. Some people don't like the feel or the look. And so again, it's so great to try it ahead of time to see if that's a look and feel that you like, if you want something different, if you don't like the feel of it, or you don't feel like it makes a difference, or if your makeup artist just really doesn't do it and they feel like they can get the same coverage from their professional foundation, then I think that's great too. I think also doing the trial and having your bridal shower or bachelorette party is so great because you're getting photos throughout the night, and everybody knows like you photograph differently in the way that the lights hit you, and that way it's a good test run for you to see how you photograph. So I would let your makeup artist kind of be that expert and let you decide how it feels and if you like the look and feel.
Awesome. Sounds good. Let's move away from the wedding questions for just a minute.
Perfect.
We have some. There was one from Sherry. How do you keep your hair color vibrant between colors, between dyes?
I would make a couple suggestions. One, paraben and sulfate free shampoo and conditioner is a huge thing to keeping your color just lasting longer, as well as you invest in so many different things. Why not invest in your hair color and make sure that it lasts longer instead of using something over the counter that you buy at the grocery store that does strip color a little bit more. We actually shared a really great video from Unite, which is our hair care line that we carry here, on our Facebook page. One of their stylists did a test run of, I think it was Tresemme maybe, versus Unite, and put a purple hair strand extension into it, and the water turned completely purple whenever they put it in the Tresemme, where the Unite just kept going and going. But
I think that's just like a good visual. I know you're like, go up to, I've never really invested in my hair shampoo or anything, but because when you go up to the counter, you're like, oh, $30 for my shampoo? I'm good, I'll just stick to Target. But then I realized the difference wash after wash. It's really like building the proteins in my hair, it's more hydrated, I have more volume. So it's something that you really should consider, especially when going in between colors. And this is not coming from a color hair expert, this is just personal experience.
Yeah, and then it depends on your hair color too. We love our purple shampoo. That's what keeps us vibrant. So that's what
Blonde shampoo has like changed my life.
Yeah, life changing. It just tones and brightens in between colors or bleachings.
All right.
Also, one other quick little like plug I'll put in. We just got a new color line in called Milkshake, and they are super fun. We just posted a video online because we did our training today, and they are super cute. They're in little martini glasses. It's a deep conditioning with argan oil, leave-in conditioner that conditions the hair, makes it super soft, but we can add a color toner to it that lasts 8 to 10 shampoos. So it's great if you've maybe never had color before I don't know who you are, but maybe you have it.
Be excited.
You want to try a fashion color. Maybe you're seeing grays come in for the first time. It's just like a fun way, or you want to brighten up the color between shampoos or washes or your next color.
Cool. The Funk twins, Jenna and Shelly, have a question. Is Pureology a good hair product to use for colored hair? I'll let you answer that.
Pureology, I think, is great. They are a professional line. I would not say anything bad about them at all. I think that you just have to find what works best for your hair and your hair type. We love Unite so much because it is really lightweight. It's all paraben and sulfate free. I love it because I have thinner hair and I can layer products. I don't feel weighed down by getting like a really hydrated shampoo and conditioner. So I just love the lightness of
Yes.
Unite.
Yeah. I love Unite because, like I said, their shampoo and conditioner is so hydrating. I really like the 7 seconds moisturizing shampoo and conditioner. I have opposite hair of Lindsay. I have heavy dark hair, and like it's lightweight and airy. I never feel like my hair is flat or I feel like gross and greasy by the hydration. I also like to use the U oil. Makes my hair shiny and beautiful.
Let's ask Ashley because she hates everything.
Ashley hates literally everything.
Literally every product. She can tell you all about it. But
No, Unite is one of my favorite products that I've used. I've used a lot of different ones. It kind of reminds me of some Kevin Murphy products, which I've used for the past 7-8 years. But yeah, I would say Unite's my currently favorite. I definitely like their styling products, and I can't live without the Blonda shampoo and conditioner. So
if you have blonde
I'm a
hair,
fan.
Blonda shampoo and conditioner is the
Life-changing.
best purple shampoo. I've been bleaching my
Ever.
hair for too long.
It's the real deal.
But this is like the best shampoo and conditioner for blondes out there.
Yeah.
I even use Blonda shampoo.
It is good
It's
for
really
people that
good.
aren't blonde too.
Yeah.
Your highlights?
Yes, I used to have highlights that are blonde, brown, caramely color, and they would keep them from going coppery and that gross color that you really don't want to go for. So I use the Blonde shampoo for that. I love it. Perfect. So thank you for that. Gary says that they use shampoo from TJ Maxx, and that's a no-no. So thank you, Gary.
Do
Gary,
not use shampoo and conditioner from
TJ Maxx.
TJ Maxx. I think theirs was Marshall's.
It was actually Marshall's. I was with them and I cringed the entire time they bought it. We all love a discount. We all love a good deal. Please just buy Herbal Essence if you're going to buy shampoo
Seriously.
and conditioner.
Do not buy any body products, face wash, body cleanser,
Nothing
anything from those stores.
Perfect. We also had another question from Brad. Do you get champagne with your service from Glamour Bar? And sir, yes you do. You get a complimentary beverage with every service at Glamour Bar. My preferable favorite is champagne, but we also have a Stella machine, tons of other wines. Yeah.
Beer. Oh,
We have all kinds of wine.
That's still
Perfect.
Diet Coke, whatever you want.
coffee water too.
Coffee, water too. Who drinks those? I don't know. Perfect. So, Lindsay, did you want to answer any other questions that we had for brides, or give them any money-saving tips or anything?
We did have quite a few questions on Sunday, and I think like the biggest money-saving thing that all of the experts agreed on is figure out what you do well and what's not going to stress you out day of. What are your like top priorities and what is going to stress you out the day of, and hire experts to take care of the rest. And figure out like if you're really great at doing your own makeup, then do your own makeup, but maybe you're not so great at doing hair, and do your own hair. Or maybe you have a bridesmaid that can take care of all the bridesmaids makeup, but you know she's not great at doing hair or what have you. Just figure out like where your money is best spent, and don't try to cut corner and make sure what's all involved in things. Like we said, our trial includes up to 3 looks. our day of, we try to include everything for you. So if you're having to like pay for add-ons and different things here and there and different mileage and different things, just like make sure that you ask the right questions and make sure that everything's included and you're not going to get like some bill at the end of the day.
Awesome, yeah. Do you want to throw in any other things about Glamour Bar, current things that we have going?
Yes, so a couple of quick things. Next week for Beauty and Bubbles, we're gonna have our very own Taylor Campbell from Restorative Injectables, who we love so much, here to answer any Botox, B12, filler, IV questions. She does a little bit of everything. She's amazing. I've worked with her for years and years and years. So she'll be here next Tuesday to answer your questions. And then we're doing an event with her on April 14th from 5 to 7:30, where she'll be running specials for Botox filler. And then we're gonna be doing our custom lip bar, which kind of adds into the bridal thing as well.
Yes.
Because that's such a fun party idea for you, or a bridal gift for your bridesmaids. You can create their own custom lip gloss or lipstick, so all of your bridesmaids can have the same color or a titch different to match their skin tone for the day of. We have a lot of bridesmaids that come in and make it for the bride and maybe like make a special color. You can write your own little name on the bottom of it, and it makes a super cute gift or a fun party thing where you can sit around and drink champagne and make lip gloss or lipstick. So we're gonna be running specials on that next Friday night. So if you wanna call or ask us any questions or details for Friday night.
Yeah, I love doing the lip bar. Like I said before, I am not a beauty expert. I'm just here. I'm just here.
She's just here.
I'm just here. And I could
She's the MC.
I'm MC. I do like things, but not beauty things. But I love to do the custom lip bar. We'll have a party come in, and they have the best time ever. And it's just a really good bonding experience between whoever's there. You have a couple drinks. And it's just really cool experience to make your own lipstick or lip gloss.
Another thing that we have coming up this week, we are helping out Rita B, our next door neighbors, with Paper Fashion Show this coming Thursday. It's a super fun fashion show. We're gonna be doing some hair with them. Tickets are still available, so you can come and hang out with us on Thursday night and see some cool fashion.
Everything's made out of paper. The name says it all. So
it's literally the Paper Fashion Show.
We got a comment from somebody this week that said our audio is much better this week, so I'm going to plug our audio and lighting person, Wellsprings 5280. He's helping us out this week. He's amazing.
We've shot video with Clayton before. He's incredible. So if you need any Facebook Live or videos for your company or personal, he is amazing.
Yes. And we like the lighting, makes us look glamorous.
Yeah, so we look so much better this week.
Yes. So thank you for that comment. We did take your feedback from last week and fixed it. Perfect. Anything else we'd like to talk about this week, or should we wrap things up? I know we have a few closers.
We can definitely wrap things up. One quick thing that I just want to throw out, we are doing a charity through the month of April and beyond if we can. Also, our friends at Urban Dog, our next door neighbors, Capitol Hill and Uptown location, are gonna help us raise some money for Hope for Lydia. We posted something to our Facebook page today. She is a friend from back home's daughter who was diagnosed with cancer, and we're trying to raise some money for her. I was like, it makes me all emotional.
No, it makes us all emotional because it's something that's really sad and nobody should ever have to go through. But we're just trying to help out as much as we can and for a great cause. You could read Lydia's whole story on our Facebook page, and we ask you to give anything you can. But we're also donating 30% of all of our profits from our Unite, or all of our products, for the month of April or however long, and donating that to that cause as well.
We'll also have jars up throughout, and then we have a link for her GoFundMe online too.
Yeah.
You never cry.
You guys, I
didn't know
do
you
cry.
could cry.
She has a heart.
It was like one little tear.
Perfect. I think that wraps up everything.
That
for
wraps
this week.
up Beauty and Bubbles. If you guys have any other wedding questions, feel free to message us, or we have our next wedding experts event coming up May 22nd with Laura Pearson with Elizabeth Wedding and Events. Again, the event is free, but you can get tickets through Eventbrite. It's going to be May 22nd, 5 to 7:30. So join us for some happy hour. So if you have more wedding questions, we can answer them then, or we're happy to answer any emails or social media posts.
Perfect. And what's our topic for next week?
Right, we have Taylor here again from Taylor Campbell from Restorative Injectables, and we are going to be answering any like lip, Botox, filler, beach
She's
balm.
the expert in all of it,
Yeah.
so you can email us with those questions, or you could also contact her on her personal page and submit questions through there. But as always, comments on our live feed next week as well. So thank you for joining us for Beauty and Bubbles for episode 2. We'll see you next week.
We'll see you next week. Cheers.
Cheers.